Once upon a time, in the quiet town of Verdi, there stood a prestigious museum called the Viridian Museum of Art and History. Inside its grand halls were countless treasures, from ancient artifacts to renowned masterpieces. However, beneath its impeccable facade lay an underworld of thieves who craved to possess these valuable treasures. One moonlit evening, a notorious group of art thieves, known as the Shadow Cats, convened in a hidden underground lair. Their leader, a mysterious woman named Selina, was planning their next audacious heist. The centerpiece of their operation would be the museum's most prized possession, the legendary Emerald Lotus. The Emerald Lotus was an ancient artifact, said to possess mystical powers capable of granting immense wealth and eternal life. Protected by impenetrable security systems and guarded by vigilantes, it was considered impossible to steal. However, the Shadow Cats were never ones to shy away from a challenge. Selina called upon her trusted crew members, Jack, the master of disguise, whose alter ego was a charismatic art enthusiast; Lily, the brilliant hacker with a penchant for mischief; and Marco, the skilled acrobat and lockpicker who could maneuver his way through any obstacle. Together, they formed an unstoppable team. The heist was meticulously planned. Jack prepared a genuine artwork forgery to swap with the Emerald Lotus, ensuring the guards would be none the wiser. Lily hacked into the museum's security system, disabling the laser beams and surveillance cameras for a precise window of opportunity. Marco constructed an intricate web of ropes and pulleys inside the museum's ventilation system to avoid any alarms. As the night fell upon Verdi, the team set their plan into motion. With Selina leading the way, they entered the museum under the veil of darkness. Jack successfully swapped the Emerald Lotus with his forgery, carefully placing the replica on its pedestal. Lily's expert hacking skills ensured that the alarms remained silent, tricking the vigilant guards into believing the precious artifact was still safe. With the replica in place, Selina led the team into the depths of the museum, searching for the hidden underground vault where the real Emerald Lotus was stored. Using their expertise and cunning, they evaded the security patrols and overcame countless obstacles. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, they stood before an ancient wooden door adorned with cryptic symbols, a door that guarded the coveted artifact. Marco skillfully picked the lock, and the door creaked open, revealing the magnificent Emerald Lotus. As Selina reached out to claim the artifact, a sudden gust of wind knocked it off its pedestal. With a shattering crash, the Emerald Lotus shattered into countless pieces. Selina's heart sank, knowing they had failed in their mission. But then, something incredible happened. The shattered pieces of the Emerald Lotus began to glow with an ethereal light. They floated in the air, weaving together to form a majestic lotus flower. Suddenly, a gentle voice filled the room. "You were not meant to possess me, but to protect me," it whispered. "I have granted my powers to protect this town and its people. Now, your destiny lies in helping others." In that moment, the Shadow Cats realized their true purpose. They abandoned their life of crime and dedicated themselves to righting the wrongs in Verdi. The town became their canvas, and they used their skills for good, retrieving stolen artifacts and returning them to their rightful owners. The night was dark and stormy as a group of 5 individuals huddled together in a dimly lit room. They were carefully planning an audacious heist, unlike any other. Tommy, the brains behind the operation, paced back and forth, studying blueprints of a state-of-the-art private aircraft. "All right, listen up," Tommy said, his voice a low whisper. "We've got a golden opportunity here. A diamond worth millions is being transported on a private plane belongs to a notorious billionaire. Our mission is simple: get on that plane, grab the diamond, and get out without a trace." The group nodded in agreement, their eyes sparkling with the prospect of a life-changing heist. Each team member possessed a unique set of skills that would be crucial in the success of their venture. Eddie, a master of technology, could hack into any security system. Maria, an acrobat skilled in gymnastics, was small enough to fit into tight spaces. Greg, a former pilot, knew the ins and outs of aircrafts. And Lisa, a prodigious artist, could create flawless replicas. The group meticulously planned every detail. Eddie hacked into the airline's database and obtained detailed information about the flight's crew and passengers. They knew the diamond was being transported inside a secure safe, locked inside the pilot's cabin. Determined and focused, they booked tickets on the same flight. Disguised as regular passengers, they each carried essential equipment hidden in their bags. Once on board, Eddie would disable the security cameras, and Maria would use her agility to reach the pilot's cabin. The night of the heist arrived, and thunderous rain poured down as they boarded the plane. Tommy's heart raced with adrenaline as the engines roared to life. They were on their way to the heist of a lifetime. As the flight soared through the stormy night sky, Eddie used a small device to disable the security cameras without arousing suspicion. The cabin plunged into darkness, providing the perfect cover for Maria to stealthily make her move. Maria wriggled out of her seat and silently made her way towards the front of the plane. She carefully bypassed crew members and passengers, her athletic prowess allowing her to navigate unnoticed. Finally reaching the pilot's cabin, she used her nimble fingers to pick the lock with ease. The cabin door creaked open, revealing the silent cockpit where the diamond was hidden. It gleamed in the dim light, nestled inside the safe. Maria approached it cautiously, knowing that one wrong move would set off alarms throughout the plane. With great precision, Maria used a set of lock-picking tools to crack the safe's code. The door swung open, revealing the dazzling diamond resting on crimson velvet. Maria's heart raced with excitement as she swiftly swapped the real diamond with the replica held securely in her pocket. As Maria relocked the safe, a flicker of movement caught her eye. Eyes widened, she turned around to see the co-pilot emerging from behind the cockpit door. Panic surged through her veins, but she swiftly regained her composure. "Everything all right?" the co-pilot asked, his voice laced with suspicion. Maria forced a smile. "Just needed to stretch my legs," she replied, her voice casual. "These long flights can be draining." The co-pilot glanced at the safe, scrutiny etched on his face, but he said nothing. In the heart of a sprawling city, surrounded by a lush garden, stood the magnificent Hillcrest mansion. Its towering walls were adorned with ancient ivy, and its windows glimmered under the moonlight. Rumored to be filled with treasures of immeasurable value, it had become an irresistible temptation for a group of seasoned thieves. Among them was Eleanor, a mastermind with a fearless reputation. She had assembled a team of specialists, all known for their unique set of skills. There was Vincent, a cat burglar capable of scaling walls like a shadow. Then there was Lily, an expert with locks and safes, and Isaac, the silent infiltrator who excelled at blending into any environment. Together, they formed a formidable crew, ready to embark on their greatest heist yet. Under the cover of darkness, they gathered outside Hillcrest Mansion, hidden among the foliage of the surrounding woods. Eleanor's plan was meticulous, her mind sharp as a razor. With pinpoint precision, she divided the tasks among her team. Silently, Vincent scaled the mansion's outer walls, using his nimble fingers to find the slightest grip. As he reached the second-floor balcony, he carefully slipped through an open window, disappearing into the darkness inside. Meanwhile, Lily took her place near the mansion's elaborate front door, armed with an array of tools meant to conquer any lock in her path. With the estate grounds plunged into a slumbering silence, Isaac approached the mansion disguised as one of the many garden statues. His movements were fluid and graceful, mimicking the stone figures around him. He skulked past the security cameras, skillfully avoiding their gaze like a phantom. Inside the mansion, Vincent moved through the labyrinthine corridors with the stealth of a ghost. He maneuvered past laser security systems, making use of his acrobatic abilities to twist and turn his way past each obstacle. Finally, he reached the heart of the mansion, the grand vault that held the most coveted treasures. With the doors of the vault a mere obstacle between them and their long-awaited prize, Eleanor stepped forward to put her plan into action. Using her extensive knowledge of technology, she disabled the alarm system, leaving the vault open for Lily to access. With nimble fingers and unwavering concentration, Lily deftly manipulated the intricate lock mechanism. A soft click echoed through the room as the doors swung open, revealing a treasure trove beyond their wildest dreams. As their eyes fell upon the glittering jewels and ancient artifacts, a smile spread across their faces. The crew worked in harmony, efficiently and meticulously cataloging the treasures, their excitement growing with each item added to their haul. But just as their triumph seemed within reach, a sudden flash of light illuminated the room. Panic surged through their veins as the security system roared back to life, triggered by an undetected secondary line of defense. The mansion filled with the shrill cries of sirens, piercing the night air and shattering the silence. Frantically, Eleanor and her crew grabbed what they could, stuffing their bags full of treasures. With hearts racing, they made a mad dash toward the escape point they had planned. Each step was filled with urgency as they maneuvered through the mansion's corridors, desperately eluding the pursuing security guards. Through sheer determination and a stroke of luck, the crew reached the designated getaway vehicle, their adrenaline-fueled bodies seemingly flying on wings. Engines roared to life as they escaped,